Alright, first and foremost, I'm going to say all honor and praises be to Yahweh Ba'ashmi Shai, Ba'ashem Rukakudash, double honors unto the apostles and elders of GreatMillStone, and shalom to the sincere elect out there teaching this truth and faith and sincerity through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashmi Shai. So, I want to quickly speak on Ramadan, man. You know, because you know these Muslims out there, you know, they are trying to like they're so holy and righteous. Oh, brother, you don't know how hard this fast is. Oh, brother, I'm fasting. Oh, yeah. These guys, you know, try and act like they're so righteous. You know, they're crying out to all this shit, yeah. But really, look, man, throughout the whole month, you guys are on a diet, man, and the diet that you're actually on during this Ramadan, yeah, is intermittent fasting, man. You know. And then the point I'm trying to bring out is that, you know, you have some scholars in Islam who like try and compare this to the day of atonement, and actually try and describe this period of fasting throughout to this month as being above the day of atonement itself. But look, man, the fasting that's done on the day of atonement is that one day alone, right, is above the fasting that you guys do for the whole month in Ramadan, yeah? Because really, on the day of atonement is from sundown, right, to sundown the very next day. No food or water, yeah, in humbleness and in meekness, right? You guys, right, break your fast at sundown and can eat food up until dawn. So let's say you break your fast at like at 9 at night, right? You can eat up until about 3 a.m. man, in the morning, before the strike of dawn. So that's 6 hours of stuffing your face with food and eating, right? Then you actually start that fast, right? But the actual day of atonement itself, according to the scriptures itself, man, is 24 hours, no food or water. So let me get a quick point. It says, so this is from Wikipedia, right? It says the length of dawn to sunset varies in different parts of the world, right? It says most Muslims, yeah, fast for 11 to 16 hours during Ramadan, right? You guys only fast for fucking 11 to 16 hours, man. You fast for 11 to 16 hours, right, a day, right? But you guys try not to act as if it's so hard. Oh my God, brother. Oh, man, it ain't hard at all, man. And really, the fast that's being done is totally against the scriptures, man. Right? So this article over here, it says Islamic fasting was predicted by Isaiah in the Bible, right? And it's by Abdul Khalim, yeah? And that's a pile of shit, right? When you read this, yeah, his conjecture, right? It doesn't have anything to do with Ramadan being mentioned in the scriptures, right? Because that's a pile of bullshit. And then this guy is basically, you know, he's this guy here is basically trying to use Isaiah 58, what is describing Israel being in a wicked state on the day of atonement, man. Right? But really, Ramadan isn't in the actual scriptures at all, man. Because I'm gonna read it. This is Leviticus 23 and 27. Also on the 10th day of this month, there shall be a day of atonement. It shall be an holy convocation unto you, and ye shall afflict your souls and offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. And ye shall do no work in that same day, for it is a day of atonement, to make an atonement for you before the Lord Yahweh shall. For whatsoever it shall be that shall not be afflicted in that same day, he shall be cut off from among his people. Right? So on the day of atonement, from sundown on the first day, or on the 10th day, and then really up until the 11th day at sundown, right? You know, the fast starts at the 10th day at sundown, and then ends sundown the next day, which is basically going into the 11th day, right? So that's when the period of fasting takes place. During this fast, you don't have no food or any water, right? Now, if you go to Isaiah 58, yeah, it says, if you see what this guy here is saying, is chapter 58 of the Old Testament, Isaiah, contains a very striking prophecy concerning the establishment of Muslim fasting practices, right? Before discussing the specific prophecy, it is useful to review the differences between Jewish and Muslim practices with respect to mandatory fast. And the book of where's the point this guy's trying to spread? Because really, I mean, I ain't gonna go through all of this, but basically what this guy is basically trying to do is try and use his scriptures in the Quran, yeah, to basically say that their month of fasting, which is really intermittent fasting, is above that of the 12 tribes of Israel, which is bullshit, right? You know, but really the point I'm trying to establish is that, look, man, your fast isn't special, man. You know, because really it's totally against the scriptures too, right? Because during this time period of their fasting, right, when you meet anybody who partakes in their fast, right, they're puffed up and proud, man. You know, they're totally just puffed up and proud, which I'll describe it here. Right, this is Matthew chapter 6:16. Moreover, when ye fast, be not as the hypocrites of a sad countenance, for they disfigure their faces, that they may appear unto men to fast. Verily I say unto you, they have their reward. But when thou fastest, anoint thine head and wash thy face, that thou appear unto men not to fast, but unto thy Father which is in secret, and thy Father which seeth thee in secret shall reward thee openly. Right? So basically the scripture is saying, if you partake in a fast, right? Now of course back then during the Day of Atonement, which we obviously still keep now, see, everyone in Israel knew that, okay, this is the Day of Atonement, right? So there's certain instances being this, that everyone in Israel knew that everyone is on a fast, right? But generally, when you actually fast, man, you're supposed to be saying to everyone, oh yeah, I'm fasted, man. Oh God, you really don't know how hard it is. Oh man, oh, I'm fasting too. Oh, I'm so fasting, right? And these Muslims are just hypocrites, man. You know, when they keep Ramadan, yeah, you just hear them say, oh, I'm fasting. Oh brother, you don't know how hard my oh brother, yeah. But really, you guys, what does this say here? Most Muslims fast for 11 to 16 fucking hours. What the hell is that? Guys acting so puffed up and proud, trying to say your month of a diet is really above the fasting of the scriptures. It's not, man. It's part of bullshit, man. Right? Because you know what? Allah isn't real, yeah. And the only true power is the power of the scriptures, man. Right? So you guys trying hard to act all humble and meek, right? About Ramadan, brother, so hard, you don't know, yeah, all of this shit. It's only a diet for a month, man. And fuck it, let me type this in. (16:8) Fast for 16 hours a day. The 16:8 involves fasting every day for 14 to 16 hours and restricting your daily eating window to 8 to 10 hours. Within the eating window, you can fit 2 or 3 more meals. So the actual reason why people lose weight during Ramadan, yeah, because it's fucking intermittent fasting, man. It's full of shit, man. You know. And really, the point I was trying to establish here, which I'll read it again, is this. Matthew 6:16. I'll read it again. I'm gonna close it up. Moreover, when ye fast, be not as the hypocrites of a sad countenance, for they discover their faces, that they may appear unto all men to fast. Verily I say unto you, they have their reward. But thou, when thou fastest, anoint thy head and wash thy face, that thou mayest appear unto men to fast. But that thou appear not unto men to fast, but unto thy Father which is in secret, and thy Father which is in secret shall reward thee openly. So that's the point. The actual point is that the actual Day of Atonement is totally above Ramadan, right? And we don't go and proclaim to all men, oh brother, oh mate, I'm fasting, brother. Yeah, because we do it in humbleness and meekness, man. Right? Now, as for Isaiah 58:5, it says, it is such a day that is it such a fast that I have chosen, a day for a man to afflict his soul, is it to bow down his head as a bull rush. So when you observe like pictures of a bull rush, it kind of bends over and bows down. So that applies to being in a humble state, right? Not exalted. But during this time, Isaiah was cursing out our people because even on the day of atonement, how people were being proud. It is such a fast that I've chosen, a day for a man to afflict his soul. Is it to bow down his head as a bulrush and to spread sackcloth and ashes under him? Would that call this a fast, an acceptable day unto the Lord? It is not this the fast I have chosen, to loose the bands of wickedness, to undo the heavy burdens, and to let the oppressed go free, that you may break the yoke, right? But if you go up, it says, behold, you fast for strife and debate, and smite with the fist of wickedness. Ye shall not fast as ye do this day, to make your voice heard on high, right? And go up, verse 3 says, wherefore have we fasted, say they, and thou seest not? Wherefore we have afflicted our soul, and thou takest no knowledge. Behold, in the day of your fast you find pleasure, and exact all your labors, because back then our people were still doing that wickedness on the day of atonement, you know. So really that's the point I want to establish with that. I'm gonna say, all praise be to our Hashem Kodash, double honors unto the apostles and the others of GreatMillStone. With that I'm gonna say, Shalom.